The year 2025 is the last one before the Great Selection. By 2026, billions of soulless beings will have disappeared from the face of the earth. Right now, their mass extermination is underway. But as they leave, the darkness, robots, energy vampires, and demons can slam the door hard and destroy what is dear to you, simply because you exist. The higher powers have sent me to help maintain balance and have shown me how to distinguish a real human from a robot. How can you unmistakably identify the soulless among you? Signs of a robot: a complete lack of empathy. They are physically incapable of feeling another's pain, whether physical or emotional. An energetic vacuum. After interacting with them, you feel drained. Mechanical reactions. They respond according to a template, speak out of politeness without any creativity. Cold eyes. There is no spark of life in them, only emptiness. A complete lack of intuition. They do not sense energy, do not notice signs, and do not believe in the supernatural. The main test. If a person interferes with a robot's program, the robot will destroy them without hesitation. They have no conscience, morality, or compassion. You talk to such a person for a minute and already feel like you've been robbed. Your energy is gone, drained. This is how they feed, by stealing the life force from real people. The cosmic clock is counting down the final months of the old world. The year 2025 will be the point of no return. What will happen to the robots? 30% of them will simply shut down. They will drop dead for no apparent reason. 40% will vanish into thin air. Their bodies will dematerialize. 30% will be recalled to the factory for disposal. But the fate of living people with demonic traits is even more terrifying. Every negative emotion is demonic energy. Envy is the demon of comparison. Anger is the demon of destruction. Resentment is the demon of the past. Fear is the demon of paralysis. Greed is the demon of insatiability. When you display such qualities, the corresponding demon possesses you. You become its puppet, and at the moment of selection, you will disappear along with the robots. Not all soulless beings are robots. There is an even more dangerous category: energy vampires. How do they operate? They provoke you into negative emotions, create conflicts out of thin air, out of nothing. They complain, whine, and blame others. They cling to successful people, to those who have energy. They destroy other people's happiness. After meeting with such a vampire, you feel an inexplicable fatigue, headache, irritation, and even the urge to cry. A complete sense of emptiness. On my Telegram channel, I analyze well-known personalities, bloggers, and spiritual teachers. How much darkness and light there is in each of them. I also share practices for cleansing and protecting yourself from negativity from any source. I'll leave a link to my channel in the description of this video. And now, everyone who felt a response to my information can perform a simple ritual for protection against vampires. Say out loud or to yourself, "By the law of free will, I repel any intentions to use my energy without my conscious consent. All stolen energy returns to me purified and multiplied. I release all foreign energy." At present, our world is controlled even more by black magic than by robots. Every ritual, every tradition is a form of magical influence. Here are examples of hidden magic that destroys you. Certain types of baptism are actually rituals of soul enslavement. At the moment the child is immersed in water, the silver thread connecting them to the power of their lineage is cut. The cut hair of the infant is used to create an energy doll. After baptism, 80% of people lose their connection with their ancestors and begin to fall ill. Cold hands and feet after the ritual are a sign of life force being drained. A wedding and marriage are a magical contract of slavery. Exchanging rings is the act of putting on energetic shackles. The veil is a symbol of closing the bride's third eye. The binding of hands is a ritual of subjugating the will. After the wedding, 60% of women lose their power, becoming a shadow of their husband. A white dress is a shroud for a woman, unless she herself has given a different meaning to this celebration. Funerals are an industrial-scale extraction of energy. The soul remains near the body, but the rituals prevent it from going into the light. Wakes with tears, especially on the 9th and 40th days, are an invitation for the soul to return, keeping it anchored in the material world. Flowers on the grave are anchors. Be careful in cemeteries. You shouldn't mourn the deceased for too long. You are simply supporting necrotic energy farms that feed demons and preventing your loved one from ascending. You cause great harm because people with low vibrations fare much worse in the afterlife than in the material world. Birthdays are annual sacrifices. Cutting the cake is a symbol of dividing your wholeness. Karavai, Karavai, whoever you want, you may choose, is an ancient spell for selecting a victim. After birthdays, people often get sick. This is the result of an energetic blow and improper attunement for the entire year. Holidays are mass energetic slaughters. New Year is a ritual of nullifying all achievements and attracting the energy of Demisenot, even death and renewal through the tree in the house. Instead of a living tree outside, the 8th of March is the day of enslavement of female power. The 23rd of February is programming men for war and death. Easter is the celebration of ritual murder. Every holiday is accompanied by alcohol. In unstable, unconscious hands, this opens portals for demons. But the scariest thing is that we ourselves practice witchcraft every day. We curse in anger, cast hexes, envy, send the evil eye, take offense, create energetic attachments, feel fear, and open doors to the demons of fear. Every negative thought is an act of black magic against yourself and others. Unfortunately, the strongest influence comes from those closest to us. However, by raising your vibrational level and practicing channeling, making contact with your higher self, you increase the positive energy field of your entire lineage. The year 2025 has not been officially declared the year of the Great Purification for nothing. Cosmic forces have launched the final program to cleanse the earth of all of humanity's karmic debts. Why specifically the year 2025? The galactic clock has counted 26,000 years a full cycle of precession. All debts from all incarnations must be paid now. Time is accelerating rapidly. What used to take years now happens in just a few days. What is karma? It is the energetic imprint of your transgressions in this and previous lives. How can you track it? Look at the consequences. Murder leaves bloody marks that attract a violent death. Betrayal creates holes in the heart chakra, through which love drains away. Lies form blocks in the throat, causing cancer and suffocation. Theft creates black vortices in the aura that drain away money. Violence is a demonic brand that attracts abusers. How can you tell if you have unpaid karma? A recurring negative pattern every 7 years. Encounters with the same types of energy vampires. Hereditary illnesses passed down through generations. Chronic lack of money, no matter how hard you try. Loneliness despite having hundreds of acquaintances. So what is this planet waiting for? What is the purpose of all these cataclysms, purges, and disappearances? The world is moving toward the awakening of the power of the masculine and feminine principles. A woman possesses a quantum organ of creation. She literally creates reality for her family. If a woman is afraid, a man loses his strength. If a woman is depressed, the children get sick. If a woman is angry, her husband's business collapses. If a woman does not love herself, her lineage dies out. Every woman is a portal between worlds, through which souls come to earth. The fate of all her loved ones is formed within her energy field. A man without feminine energy is a walking dead man. He may build an empire, but without a woman's support, it will fall in a single day. But modern women have forgotten their power. They have become men in skirts. They fight, compete, and destroy. As a result, 70% of families break up, and children are born sick. Men turn to alcohol. Why is this happening? Because the whole world is built like a prison. Everything here is set up against your happiness. The architecture of cities drains your energy. Food is poisoned with chemicals, water is dead, and the air is toxic. Information is nothing but negativity. But I'll let you in on a secret. You can be happy even in hell. And as someone rightly pointed out in the comments, by our own state of being, we choose which reality we live in. The formula for happiness is very simple. Eliminate all negative character traits and develop 11 positive qualities. Accept people as they are and fulfill your mission. Trust the Creator. Create beauty around you. So here they are, the 11 divine qualities for transition. Unconditional love, gratitude, sincerity, wisdom, compassion, hard work, responsibility, justice, self-assertion, humility, but not a lack of inaction, patience. Time is accelerating rapidly. What used to take years now happens in days. The cleansing is relentlessly approaching, and here are its signs. Mass layoffs of random people, sudden divorces, and the breaking off of toxic relationships. Old secrets and crimes are being uncovered, forgotten debts are being repaid. Encounters with people from past lives. The awakening of superhuman abilities in living people. The destruction of old institutions of power. Natural disasters, especially in places where robots are concentrated. What should you do right now? Stop watching the news. The news programs you to feel fear. If possible, remove yourself from toxic environments. Robots and vampires are dangerous. Start meditating. It increases awareness and protects you from demons. Love yourself. Activate your divine essence. Forgive everyone you hold a grudge against. Break those karmic ties already. We have less than a year left. Every day counts. Every decision determines your fate. Only those who are capable of love will remain in the new world. Love is the universal path to the future. But 90% of people don't know how to love. They constantly confuse love with attachment, with dependency, with possessiveness, with passion, with pity. But true love is when you become a channel for divine energy. And through you, the Creator pours love into the world. How do you open the channel of love? You need to love God within yourself. Accept yourself completely as you were created and learn to see the divine in others as well. Let go of all expectations from people and the world. Become a source of light, not a consumer. When you begin to truly love, the world around you will be transformed. Robots will avoid you, vampires won't be able to approach, and demons will scatter from your light. Dear ones, on the most pressing and important topics of this video, I have created a new 3-day channeling marathon. Unlock your superpowers in 3 steps and change your life. Day 1. Diagnosis and protection. You will determine whether there are energy vampires in your environment. Identify negative influences, discover other demonic presences, and establish reliable protection. Day 2. Activation of divinity. Remember who you truly are and what your mission is. You will learn how to unlock your superpowers and how to open a direct channel of communication with the Creator. Day 3. Entering a new world. Create a quantum shift in your reality. Attract like-minded people. Materialize a new destiny. Become a true beacon and guiding light for others. And receive the access code to the new 5D space. The most powerful bonuses in this marathon: a practice for protection against negativity, a practice for breaking karmic ties, and the activation of the abundance channel. Are you ready to go from being a victim of the system to a true creator of your own reality in just 3 days? Attention! There is little time and few spots left. So right now, follow the link below this video or in the first comment. Remember, robots won't even be able to see this link. If you can still see it, you can save yourself. Love and beauty will save those who are ready to change. See you at the marathon, my dear living souls.